More music.
Oh my God.
Here goes.
Blazing across the airwaves right now.
Get ready.
Now this is Freddie McGregor, and you're tuned into the baddest rhythm of all time.
Grant's Rock Warehouse is trying to change the world one track at a time.
Are we on the air?
Yes, you are.
More music, more of the time.
Grant's Rock Warehouse.
Don't understand what's going on here.
Welcome to Grant's Rock Warehouse and to another episode of Little Known Bands That You Should Know. Ashley Geisler is here tonight. We are looking at three bands, Skyhooks, Southern Cross, and Cassidy Paris. We want to hear from you in the chat. We're here just trying to turn you on to stuff. All right, let's get started. Little Known Bands.
We serve solos with a side of swagger. Extra loud on request. Grant's Rock Warehouse.
Oh my God, I think I hit the intro twice. Funny. Wait a minute. Uh-oh, we have a feedback loop. Hold on, kids. We have a feedback loop. Test.
Hello.
Uh-oh, that's a problem. Has to be on your end because my end's always the same.
Okay, yeah, I'm fine here. I can hear you fine, no problem at all.
Yeah, but it's looping through somewhere. Well, you just looped again. God. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let's do this. All right. Let me flip some buttons. Everybody in the chat, does everything sound okay now? There's a little bit of a delay. Let me know if everything sounds okay before we get going.
Can you hear me all right, guys?
Hear you fine. Okay. Everything cool? All right. All right, cool. Well, you know, kids, during a live show, sometimes we have shit happen. So we had shit happen. So it's no worries. Everything sounds good? All right, well, let's get started. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live tonight, and Ashley Geisler's here, and we have three bands. We're going to listen to two tracks from each band. The whole goal with this program is to turn you on, and Ashley really is running this show. I'm just really a monkey pressing buttons, obviously, and I'm doing a piss poor job at that. Anyway, let's see who is here tonight. Put on the chat. Two Wired Nuts. Yvonne, ladies and gentlemen, from Norway. Yvonne is awake and he is here.
Beautiful. Hey, man.
Michael's here. John Patterson. Everybody's here. Wait a minute. I want to make sure. Kathy, are you here?
Yeah, Kathy's here.
Okay,
Yep.
we got to make sure Kathy's okay. Bobo, nice to see you.
Yeah.
Billy, how's it going? Oh, look, Billy says, Ashley, every time I watch this show, I spend money. Well, get ready because Ashley is going to cause you to spend money.
It's like that on the show.
I do want to make an announcement. This Saturday, we will be doing the Patreon chat. That will be happening at 7 p.m. on Saturday for anybody who's a Patreon member and you are wondering what is going to happen next. I just haven't put anything in the Patreon posts or anything.
Can we do something? Can we do something next week?
I don't know. I thought that was which week did you want us to do it?
Next week. I'll work this weekend.
All right. Okay. Well, forget it. We're not doing anything this weekend. We're doing it the next weekend.
Yeah.
We have to change the schedule for Ashley. What is today? Today's the 29th. Yeah, you said like the 8th or something, right?
It's correct. Yep.
All right. Sorry, I don't even know what day it is. When is the 10 albums that made me Patreon show? I already sent that information out, West Coast Dave. Check your email. I don't have the book in front of me, so I can't look. Anyway, let's get going. We got a lot to look at tonight. I'm going to turn it over to Ashley. And Ashley, tell us a little bit about our first pick and what we're going to hear, and take it away.
Okay. First up, we're going to hear Australian legend group, especially over here in Australia. They're called Skyhooks, and they were formed in 1973. And they were really our first glam rock band, and they dressed up in hats and cowboy suits and all sorts of unusual clothing. And they were known for their flamboyant costumes and makeup. And a lot of their music in the early days had drug references, sexual content, a bit of gay lyrics as well, and frequently involved with the Australian culture that we had here at the time. And they gained a cult following around Melbourne because Melbourne's where they're from. They played a lot of pubs and clubs around there. And then they played the 1974 Sunbury Festival, and this is where Queen played as well. And these guys were booed off stage. Everyone hated them, absolutely hated them, especially at that time. Because at the Sunbury Festival time, we had bands like Billy Thorpe and Lobby Lloyd who were out on the show. And to see someone like that just didn't go down well with a whole heap of drunken, hot Australians at the time. And this was all televised on the TV, so it didn't paint a very nice image on the group, unfortunately. And the original singer, Tony Williams, on vocals, he resigned after that show, after watching it on the TV. And then they recruited the guy called Graeme to the band, better known as Shirley Strachan, and he was a friend of the group. And their popularity sort of came a little bit better over in Melbourne, and they signed a deal with Mushroom Records. And they released their debut record called Living in the 70s.
There you go.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to play any tracks from this one tonight. But to give you a bit of a history on their debut album, they had 10 tracks on the album, and this is how much of an influence that in Australia they had. 6 of those tracks were banned. You could not hear them at all. So if you want to hear those other tracks that were banned, you more or less had to go buy that record at the time. We're talking 1974 here. And we had a Australian radio station at the time called 2JJ, or it's been known as Triple J in Australia, and they played one of the songs that were banned off there as their opening track when the station launched. And that was a track called You Just Like Me Because I'm Good in Bed. And this album eventually became one of the top-selling albums of 1974 and 1975 in Australia.
Go ahead, Ashley, throw that more in the middle so everybody can see it in case they don't know this record. There you go. I've got that on CD. I bought that used somewhere back in the day.
It's not my personal favorite of the group. My personal favorite is the second one. The second album is called Ego Is Not a Dirty Word. And that came out in 75. And that got released in the States. And they were signed with, I did write that down somewhere. They get signed to, is it CBS, I think they got signed to in the States? No, they got signed to Phonogram, to Mercury and Phonogram. And they did Ego Is Not a Dirty Word. But what they did is they put Horror Movie and You Just Like Me Because I'm Good in Bed on top of the record. But it's sort of what The Sweet did with their albums. They got the best tracks and more or less merged them together. And the group did 5 albums over their career. And the last one was an album called Hot in the Orange, and they had a different singer altogether because Graeme Shirley Strachan had left by that time that came out. And that album sort of bombed in Australia, and the band sort of called it quits after that, back in 1981. They've reformed a couple of times throughout their career. They did a live album in the 80s, which was called Live in the 80s. They reformed again in the late 80s and 90s and did a few little extra tracks as well, some new tracks, as well as a lot of best-ofs throughout their career. And sadly enough, Graeme Shirley Strachan, the lead singer, was killed in a helicopter crash up in North Queensland around about 2001.
Oh, my.
The tragedy, yeah. But the tracks we're going to hear tonight, guys, these are some of my personal favourites. This is from the third album. And that third album was called Straight in a Gay World. And this album was recorded in LA. And this is probably be my second favorite of theirs. And in this period of the band, they started going to more of a bit of a hard rock element compared to the first two, which is more the glam rock and the Australian life type of thing. They tried to change their image a little bit. So the first track we're going to hear, guys, is one of my personal favorites. This is called "This Is My City" from the Straight and Gay Gay. Well, was released in the single in 1976 and got to about number 19 here in Australia.
All right, let's hear it, kids. Let us know what you think. Again, Ashley and I are just trying to turn you on to stuff. So here we go. The Skyhooks. All right. All right, well, I could do that once a month. Bobo, I have not seen Slogan's trivia show. Not on purpose. I would not watch it on purpose. Why? But I'm just talking, if we do a trivia thing, it'll just be Patreon members. It wouldn't be like something that we would show or anything. It'd just be one of the perks. But no, I have not seen Sydney's show. Ken White, way better than the Monks. The Monks are great, Ken White. Why are such a Monk hater? Sorry, Grant, I couldn't resist, but I still love you. I appreciate it. Mormon Atheist says it's like old school Motley Crue.
Nah.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna. I don't know. Rock, nice to see you. West Coast Dave's Wayne, and ladies and gentlemen, he says good time beer drinking hard rock.
Yep, exactly.
But Dave, that top 10 show, look back the dates on the Patreon. One of the it's in there. I don't have the book in front of me, but there is a date already for that. Maybe a category on previous shows. I don't know. I gotta put it together, you know. I only have so much time, but I do like the idea to do that if people are into it. Maybe we'll throw up a poll on the Patreon side and see what people think. All right, cool. Anyway, Ashley, I'm sorry. We're doing business here in the warehouse.
That's fine.
Anything else you want to add, or what are we going to hear next?
Right. Okay. When this period happened, when they come back to Australia, they did one more tour, and their lead singer, or I should say their lead guitarist, Red Simons, had left the band at the stage, and they recruited Bob Spencer. And Bob Spencer was in a band called Finch, who also featured Mark Evans from AC/DC. And later on in his career, he would go on to join the Angels. And this is where they started to get into their hard rock category as they were known. And in 1978, they did their last album. Again, this is the last album with singer Shirley Strachan, and it was called Guilty Until Proven Insane. And we're going to hear the track, which I'm sure a lot of heavy metal people would know. We're going to hear the original version of Women in Uniform. And just for those people out there, I'm going to say right now that this, with Iron Maiden doing covers, this is probably one of my least favorites from the band. I know the band weren't real keen to do this, but if you want to hear the proper version, this is the one. This is the version.
So you're saying that Iron Maiden did this?
Yes.
Oh, I would never have known that. All right, well, let's play it.
This is and this was their only charting single in the UK. This got to about number 12, I think, in the UK in 78.
All right. Oh, Women in Uniform. Let's hear it. We want to hear from you in the chat. Let's do it.
In cadence. Right shoulder up. Who? 1, 2, 3, 4. Left shoulder up. Who? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello there, sailor. Hi, little Marlene. Good morning, schoolgirl. Welcome to the team.
Nah, that seems like too much work.
Took me to the station for a breath test. Then back to a bedroom for some house arrest. Women in uniform, sometimes they look so good. Women in uniform, but ooh, they feel so warm. Fly up to my hometown on 747. Stewardess made me feel like I'm in heaven. Looking up the aisle, trying to see what I can see. She ain't no offensive guy to me. Why it ain't from the ground and the shoe
There you go. What's the thought with everybody in the chat? What everybody think of that? Everybody's think the Skyhook. I keep calling them the Skyhooks just because I like to say that. What's everybody think of the Skyhooks? Just curious. I think it went over well. I don't know. Women in Uniform was included on the Australian edition of their album Killers.
It was. Yep.
I don't have that. I think I've got the Past Master. Did the first album come out on Past Masters Japan CD? I think mine's a Past Masters CD. Japanese. It's probably not on there. That's why it doesn't. That song does not ring a bell to me. West Coast Dave Ashley says it's a good tune. Bobo likes Skyhooks. Holy crap! Michael says this is what rock and roll is all about.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Kathy liked the first song better, but they aren't bad. Good track. I think everybody's into it. Whoa, look at, ladies and gentlemen, Webb is late as usual. What would we do without Webb being late? It was a tough mow, even though his little dinky yard has to be mowed every couple of days. Kroll, nothing for me. Nothing there for you. All right, that's cool. Well, Webb, you've got to have your proper priorities. I mean, you had all evening to mow, and you go out and mow now. Good Lord. You know, I never forget any of this, Webb. Was a standalone single first. Oh, Kroll likes Buffalo. All right.
Had Buffalo before. Yep.
Frontline is a lot bigger. Well, you should have started it at 5 p.m. Come on, get your priorities straight, Webb. You know what? RN37, it did sound like Slade. I was trying to think of what this band sounds like, and they sound like Slade. Had to wait on the yard to be shaded. What are you, a pussy? What are you trying? Webb, just go mow. Shaded. Good Lord. All right. Webb, do you live in an HOA where they complain about the lawn if you don't keep it a certain height? Ashley, I'm going to continue on. People are talking about lawns now. We have to keep, on a certain, let's just keep going. Jesus. I don't care about Webb's yard. All right. What do we have up next?
Okay, next up, we should have Southern Cross. Yes. There we are. Now, Southern Cross, these guys formed in 75, and they were formed by a guy called Alan Milano. Alan Milano was the dual singer in the early stages of Buffalo on the Dead Forever album. And they formed in Sydney, and John Baxter also played with these guys for a little while as well. However, some musical differences came and he sort of left. And this album is a one-and-done album. I've never seen one in the world, and it's very hard to find. And when you do see it, it's actually quite pricey on the money. And these guys are sort of in the Buffalo vein a bit, and this is a one-and-done. And after this, around about 78, the band called it quits, and some of the guys in this formed a bit of a punk group called the Critics, which is completely different, bit like if you like Ramones and all that sort of thing. But the first song the first track we're going to hear is Moneymaker.
All right, let's play it. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, Ashley. Go ahead.
No, you're right. All good. No, let's go.
Oh, we're just going to keep moving. All right, kids. Moneymaker, Southern Cross. We're in 1976. All right, this is fantastic stuff. All right, here we go. He needs that.
We've had this before 100 more
talking about? What do you mean? Okay. Yeah, Martin would probably not like this. I shouldn't say that. Martin might like this. It's the shuffle that Martin has a problem with. He might, I don't know what his thoughts are on this band. I've never talked to him about it. I'm appalled by me. You can't even spell that. I'm appalled by my previous post spelling. Forgive me. Interesting. I was picking up Stooges MC5 vibe.
Yep. Yeah, I'll be happy with that. Yep.
I'll go with that.
Yep.
I listened to it all work out in Boomland by T2 3 times. You're welcome, West Coast Dave. You're welcome. Wasn't T2 fantastic? Good rocker this. Kroll. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Makes me want to drink a cold pint. Well, what's holding you back, Webb? What would be holding you back now than just another evening? Kathy says that was a good rocking song I would like to hear in a bar. You and Webb could go to the bar together. It's 3 beers, the optimum. Not familiar with the Phase 3 beer rock. Well, Webb is. R37, it's like a cross between Black Oak, Arkansas, and Kiss.
Yeah.
Maybe. All right, cool. What? Cross. Yeah, T2 was good, wasn't it? Glad I was able to bring that to the table. Michael says, "Body, stop sitting away from the screen." All right, cool. I think this is great. We got another track from Southern Cross. What's the next track? Harris Street.
Harris Street. This album did get put out on CD though, but I'm not sure if it's a bootleg or not. I don't know.
I don't know if it's legit or not. I can look it up. So we just play it? Just go for it? All right, here we go. Southern Cross Harris Street. Again, I think you're gonna like it.
everybody lives in. We all get together here just about every night. Combination of 4 into 1.
I don't know what that means either.
We'll get this place together. Come on down, we'll make it a whole lot better. Everybody, come down to Harris Street. Come and see this Hall of Fame. Everybody,
They have an open marriage, I think.
we're gonna make it all together. Everybody, come down to Harris Street. Come and see this Hall of Fame.
Moxie and Legs Diamond. Webb, you might have something there.
Well, just in time for a little drop of wine. Come on in and try to feel right at home. This is the place so many talk about. Look around, it's made of red cotton walls. We all get together here just about every night. Combination of 4 into 1. Lend us a hand. Let's get this place together. Come on down. We'll make it a whole lot better. Everybody, come down to Harris Street. Come and see this Hall of Fame. Come on down to Harris Street. We're gonna make it all together. Everybody, come down to Harris Street. Come and see this Hall of Fame. Yeah.
Alice Springs.
Ashley always brings it. If you haven't noticed, he always brings it. Whoa. Oh. Okay, so I looked this up on Discogs. There was a U.S. release of this on CD. Now, the way this sounds, I'm assuming that's what it's from. These tracks sound fantastic. And the CD is available on Discogs. Now, usually Discogs bans anything that's a bootleg. And I think the label that it's on, I can't, Mandela or something like that, is considered kind of a gray market label. They haven't banned them, but I don't know how legitimate it is. But I think it sounds fine. So if you would, I don't think I'd have any problem not recommending it. But check it out for yourself.
Yeah, it's very hard to find in Australia. It got a cassette release as well back in the day, but can't even find that.
So this really didn't do anything in Australia when it was released, correct, Ashley?
Not a lot. No. It could have been, technically, it could have been the next Buffalo album, really. But
Oh yeah, 100%.
you want to know what happened there.
Webb's looking at Spotify. Spotify gets these guys mixed up with another bad band with the same name. So you're looking on Spotify. Webb, did you find anything at all? Is there any this might not be available on Spotify. I don't know. I highly doubt it. But I think this is well worth having. So far, I have the Skyhooks CD, but I kind of like Southern Cross. I think this might even be better. I don't know.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Key says it is. Is it on Spotify?
Okay.
Okay. This is here. I've had 2 songs saved for this very show. Okay, cool. Well, anyway, everybody dig this? That's fantastic. All right, what do we have up next, Webb? I mean, Jesus, Webb. I mean, Ashley. Jesus, I know who you are.
Okay, guys. Now let's bring everything up to date. Now we're going to go for one of our new up and coming stars in Australia. Her new name is Cassidy Paris, and she is fantastic, guys. So if you guys like Lee Aaron and Pat Benatar and Lita Ford and that, you're going to love Cassidy Paris. And she's just come back from the UK after a tour over in the UK. And she was raised in a musical environment, and her father plays bass in the band, if you can believe it, which is really good. And she got a long writing partner that she's had for a long time, and his name's Paul Lane, and he was in the glam rock band Danger.
Okay.
And as I said, she's heavily influenced by Pat Benatar, Joan Jett, Lita Ford, Deborah Harry. And this is from her debut album, New Sensation. And this is fantastic, guys. I highly recommend this album. And so if you haven't not heard of her, and I'm sure we've got lots of metalheads here, they will love this. Absolutely love this.
All right. Yeah, I have not heard it. I have not. Yeah. I'm not familiar with her work.
Good. Yeah, she is absolutely fantastic, guys. Highly recommended this. And this is from her first. This is my personal favorite. She's done 2. We'll hear a track in a minute from her latest record, but this is her debut album. She's done a few EPs as well and a few little mini albums as well, but this is her first major album. And this is my personal favorites. And the first track we're going to hear, guys, we're going to hear Rock and Roll Hearts.
All right. Let us know what you think, kids. Here we go.
Still with rock.
Maybe. It's pretty similar. Whoa! God, that took me by surprise. Wesker saves. Do you think she's hot? Oh, goodness gracious. Anti-FU YouTube. I keep expecting an 80s movie playing with a girl getting on the back of a guy's bike riding out of town. I think that this track totally encompasses that. She is, but her music is more blues based. Yeah.
It's oriented, yeah.
She ain't ugly. I don't know. The only time I've ever seen her was when she's on Norm's Rare Guitars, when she was in there with Richie Sambora looking at guitars, and she was all covered up, so I don't know what she looks like. I couldn't tell you what she looks like. Anyway, what's everybody's thoughts on this track? Yay or nay? This isn't really my scene, but you know, I can rally. It's all right. I'm not a blues guy, so I abstain. All right. Well, this really isn't blues, but Southern Cross last song also had a Thin Lizzy and a BOA vibe. Stephen David, thumbs up on Cassidy.
Yeah.
Really? You're going back to NXS? Really? You're going back that far? All right. I like her. She can rock. All right, cool. Well, let's play another track. We'll give her another shot. What do we have up next?
Now we're going to hear from her recent album, from their album Bittersweet, and the track we're going to hear is Nothing Left to Lose.
Yeah, and there she is. She's
from her latest
chewing
album.
on her fingers. This album kind of reminds me of the first Motley Crue album for some reason. I don't know why.
It's got a vinyl release too, guys, this album. So if you,
it does?
All your vinyl junkies out there, yep, certainly look into it.
All right, cool. All right, Cassidy Paris, Nothing Left to Lose. Here we go. Kathy. Man, that was a quick track. Hold on, let me press my buttons. Good point, Grant. Yeah, this could have been released in 1994, but this is 2025. But music is at a standstill. Nothing is changing. In the rock and roll realm, everything all sounds like it did in the 90s. Everything's the same, just reprocessed. It's a great world we live in, folks, today. Okay, here we go. Bobo says Skyhooks.
Wow.
Southern Cross is the winner for me. Effervescent. Yes, it does remind. See? And what year were they around? I know they're still together, but that was a 90s band, right? Or 2000s?
Yeah. Evanescence are good.
The singer for Pretty Reckless was Cindy Lou Who when she was younger. I know, I saw her, but she didn't look like she did in the Grinch. But she sounded just like this. That's why it, Yes, this particular track would definitely fit on an act. Yes, 100%. From the last song, it's like a caterpillar became a butterfly. I don't know about that. They think the last song and this song sound the same. But I'm old, so don't take my opinion.
Don't worry, Cassidy. I love it. I reckon it's great. I love both their albums, but as I said, the first one wouldn't for me.
Yeah, Cassidy's not my scene, so I really shouldn't say anything. Taylor is pretty. Body, I'm with you. I prefer Southern Cross. I think that's fantastic.
Yes.
Where are we at? 52 minutes. Well, I think we've done it, Ashley. Ashley, do you have anything you want to add? Anything happening for you coming up? What's going on with you, Ashley?
No, working as usual, like I normally do. But apart from that, no, not much. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone on the Patreon show if I can get a chance to come on.
You'll come on.
Yep.
So I can't keep track of my days. So we will be doing that on August. What did I say? The 4th? What's tomorrow? The 26th? No, today's July 29th.
Yep. Didn't you were telling me you had
so we'll be
something
doing that on the 8th. August 8th, we will be doing the Patreon Friday night chat on a Saturday.
Yes. Yep.
So look for that. I'll post it.
I'm going
Billy's going to go with Southern Cross. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to put up a poll or anything, but I'm going to go with Southern Cross. I think everything that I've heard, I like 100%.
Right.
So.
Right.
All right, cool. All right, kids, I guess we can wrap this dog up. I want to thank everybody for coming on. Please like, subscribe if you have not. We do have a Patreon if you'd like to support the channel that way. We also have a Ko-fi. Buy us a pint or a cup of coffee. That would be fantastic. Two Wire Nuts is coming in with Southern Cross. Okay. Lee, the first track was my favorite. All right, keep it coming, kids.
No worries. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
We'll get Ashley back on here. We need to get Ashley prepped for more picks and stuff. So, all right, kids, have a good evening. We'll see you on the next one. Wrap the Rascal. Buckle up and keep it clean if you can. All right. See you, everybody.
Bye-bye.
You've got your sunrise. You caught a prize. You're making your Johnson. Party nights, summer whites, your friends and your Johnson. Rooster tails, water trails, your kids and your Johnson. Saturday nights, distant lights, your girl and your Johnson.
You and your Johnson, a way of life for over 50 years.